no one can go through the judgment for you, right? So no one can go through the judgment for you, right? It's not as if, someone can take a bath for you, right? So it's not like someone can do these things for you. Judgment is your own, right? One by one, there is judgment. So it's not that our parents can take our judgment. It's not that our friends or family, or not that others, but we all go through judgment one by one. And this is our personal relationship with God. We have to do it ourselves, right? We go through it ourselves. And so, this is why there is that portion, there is that part of the Bible that says, fear God. I mean, we don't fear the world. God has put all of the world under his feet, right? But in terms of God, we do fear God. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. It says this in the Bible, right? The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. And so there's the base. To be fearful before God, understanding that judgment, that's the reality of how things work, is that there is judgment. There's ultimately judgment at the end of our lives. Obviously, that's there. We talked about that in Hebrews. But there's actually judgment throughout our life as well, too. He's calling into account these servants, right now, right, is what's happening. And so what I'm trying to say is that this isn't just a parable saying, hey, after I die, I'll just deal with it after I die. Right? That's why I said at the very beginning of this parable, there is something where in 1 year, we feel that judgment. If we're really well aware and we're sharp about this parable, we'll look back at this 1 year and we'll realize that there is judgment even for this 1 year. This 1 year of the past, this 1 year going forward, there is judgment in our lives. If we think about it in our 20s and our 30s and so on and so forth, there is something like this. And so the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom, right? To have that wisdom, to have the sharpness of that wisdom, that the master is coming. And so therefore, the minas, this time, I stand in front of eternity, in front of that judgment. I stand in front of it in my life even. And so use it well.